Your first question is going to be from Luke Johnson.
Hey Adam, just curious if this first 3 games was kind of like a preseason for you almost, just like kind of getting used to the game speed and what Drew wants from you and all that.
Yeah, I mean, kind of in a way. Obviously, I haven't had any experience in game yet, so yeah, I mean, it's kind of getting used to it. But you know, when I'm getting ready for the week, it's prepare to play and prepare to contribute. So I don't really think of it too much as a preseason game. I guess development-wise, you could think of that in a way, but you know, I'm ready whenever my number's called and ready to contribute. So you know, there's definitely more pressure than a preseason game.
Next question is from Amos Morale.
Yeah, since the season has started, and now that you've actually played some games, have you learned anything different about just kind of how it's gone for you as opposed to just going through training camp?
Yeah, I mean, when you get into a game, you know, everything kind of speeds up. You know, there's no script, there's none of that in a game kind of thing. So, you know, any play can be called at any time. But yeah, I mean, same thing. Like, you know, just staying ready at all times and prepared to, you know, contribute when my number is called.
Next one's from Luke Johnson.
Sean was saying that you have a pretty good comfort level with Drew, or at least Drew does with you. What's kind of been your process of building that up with him?
You know, main thing is listening to him. You know, he's one of the best quarterbacks to ever do it, obviously, no question about that. You know, and one of the things one of the main things that sets him apart is mentally how he looks at everything and how he handles everything. And, you know, that's what you want to listen to, and that's what you want to take in. You know, once you get to this level, physically, guys are, you know, some guys are obviously physically more advanced and have the edge, but mentally, if you can gain edge mentally, that's where you can really, you know, take a step on your opponent. And yeah, I mean, I'd listen to him. You know, everything that he says, I'm gonna do. And yeah, I mean, the relationship's been great, and he's been great to me.
Next question is from James Cook.
This is kind of a homecoming for you, Adam. And how have your friends and family kind of been spoiled by the fact that almost all of your games have been primetime and national broadcasts?
Yeah, no, they love it. You know, especially my parents and a bunch of my college buddies. You know, unfortunately, there's no fans, and coming back to Michigan and to Detroit would have been, you know, awesome, but just kind of the circumstances. But yeah, I mean, everyone loves it. Everyone's excited that I know in my family. So, you know, yeah, they love it.
Next one's from Luke Johnson.
Kind of just speaking of people like learning from, if you picked up anything from Jared Cook. Obviously, the guy's been in the league forever, and I'm just curious what that's been like.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the best things is being in the same meeting room as him, and just how he talks through things and says why he did what he did, kind of how he sets up guys. You know, he does a tremendous job. I mean, he's been a very, very, very good tight end for a very, very long time, and you know, he hasn't slowed down. So learning from him is great, and then, you know, obviously Josh Hill as well. You know, for me personally, I get the best of everything. Like, you have a premier receiving tight end in Cook. I mean, he can stick his hand in the dirt and block too, but you got a premier receiving tight end, and then you got Josh, who does literally everything. So for me, I'm very fortunate with the tight end room I got stuck in. I don't want to say stuck in, but I was fortunate enough to be drafted into.
Next one's from James Cook.
Talk a little bit about your involvement in the Microsoft Surface commercial and how that came about.
Yeah, I just got a call from my agent one day, and he was like, "Hey, you know, I got this. Talk to the people at Microsoft, and they want you to do this commercial." And you know, of course, I'm gonna do it. So it's kind of how it went. There was really no, am I gonna do it or not? I definitely was all for it, and definitely a great experience.
Next question's from Rod Walker.
Adam, did you grow up a big Lions fan, or?
So I actually was I lived in Houston, Texas until I was 12, so I kind of got my sports roots from there. So I was always like kind of a Texas fan in a way, not super diehard, and then like Texas. So no, I was never really a Lions fan, to be honest.
All right, I think we're all set. Thank you, Adam.
All right, thank you.